What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We here with the 10 best countries to live in Europe. Definitely gonna be interesting to see on this, at least on this channel, to see the best countries to live in Europe. So I know most of y'all already tell me, I got from Sweden to Norway to Amsterdam, well, not Amsterdam, but the Netherlands, not just near Amsterdam in the Netherlands, but other places within the country, but just those type of places. So we finna check it out and see 10 best countries to live in Europe. So y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations, jump into it.
10 best countries to live in Europe. Are you thinking about moving out, or do you think that your country restricts your full potential? Europe is the best place to come. Apart from being home to numerous countries, it is also home to ancient cultures and food. It is a continent that is rich in history and heritage. Not only this, but some of the world's greatest leaders are from Europe. It has been praised for its socio-economic results, as it can be argued that countries in Europe provide an ideal work-life balance. If you plan on moving to Europe, the following are some of the best countries to live in Europe. Number 10, the United Kingdom. Imagine living in a global village. The United Kingdom is one of the most popular and favourite countries in Europe. It offers a multivariate living experience due to its diversity in culture and population. London is one of the best metropolitans in the world and contains the great history of the British Empire. Its index is above the average values for personal security, environmental quality and well-being. Apart from being the home to the Industrial Revolution, it also has art and culture bursting out. People from all over the world come to the UK for variable purposes.
Okay, I definitely gotta visit the UK. That's one of the places, as y'all know from videos that I said, this is one of the places I always wanted to go. Since I was young, I always knew about the UK. So I always had an idea about Europe when it comes to the UK, but most people say, Europe, UK not even really just part of Europe. That's another argument, that's another video type of thing.
People from all over the world come to the UK for variable purposes. In addition to this, the country has some of the greatest museums, art centres and sports facilities in the whole of the EU. Number 9. Finland. According to the World Economic Forum, Finland is one of the safest countries in the world. If you want to live worry-free, then Finland is the place to go.
Okay.
People have a very relaxed attitude towards life and are not easily offended. However, it is considered to be a remote country subject to harsh weather conditions. It is inexpensive to live, and the standard of living is also at par, resulting in Finland being on the list. Number 8.
Denmark.
Denmark.
Okay, Denmark.
The Kingdom of Denmark, or popularly called Denmark, is considered the best place to have a work-life balance. In accordance with the
guarantee that this is probably gonna be like the countries that were like on the top 10 safest places to live type thing. That's what I'm thinking. Because so far it is.
19 report issued by OECD, Denmark is a high-functioning society that is home to peaceful individuals. It is technologically advanced, like most countries in Europe, and people are conscious about their health. Owing to a high standard of living, it might be tough for expats to make ends meet. But not to worry. If you work a little extra, it can help you in the long run. The native language of the country is Danish and is preferred over English. The capital city of Denmark is Copenhagen. Living in Denmark can largely steer your life in a positive direction due to an ideal societal structure. Number 7. Netherlands.
Figured, yep.
The Netherlands is a diverse country that is home to multiple expats, such as those coming from Amsterdam and Utrecht. It is most commonly known as Holland. It is a low-lying country with a large number of lakes. It neighbours Germany and Belgium. The country is popular for its flower industry and its alluring gardens.
For sure gotta get to the Netherlands. I ain't gonna lie, I thought the Netherlands and Denmark, or really Finland. I thought Finland would have been like at least top 3. Consider that as like one of those, it's like the number 1 and like top safest places to live type of thing.
English is the dominantly used language and people are friendly. You would walk into multiple strangers smiling at you and passing pleasing gestures. If you want yourself to be completely integrated into the system, learning Dutch and Dutch history will act as an aid to you. The people are welcoming and living standards are also high. Thus, it can be an option to consider. Number 6.
Hey, Sweden.
Sweden. Sweden is also a Scandinavian country that is located in northern Europe. It had an ancient name that was Svithjod. The country, alongside Norway, occupies most of the Scandinavian peninsula. The climate is relatively favourable due to northern Atlantic currents and southwesterly winds. If you look at the history of the country, it progressed from a backward and poor state into an advanced welfare state that takes great care of its citizens. Life in Sweden is extremely good due to it being an advanced welfare state. It has got outstanding public services and infrastructure. One can easily get a job in Sweden, and the corporate culture is also respectable. Thus, work-life balance is ensured. Do visit Sweden to experience a lifestyle where everyone has free will and does whatever they want, obviously while following morality.
Thanks. Okay, so we got the bottom 5. Now it's time to see the top 5. I ain't gonna lie, some of those, that bottom 5, you know, I feel like those would have been my top 5. At least, no offense to Finland, you know, I probably would have threw Norway in there because of Scandinavia, but you know, those probably the top 5 places I would visit. At least for me.
Number 5.
Germany.
Definitely
love some Germany.
Located in north-central Europe, Germany is considered one of the largest countries of Europe. Moreover, it is also considered to divide Europe into 2. The country has an immaculate landscape that ranges from tall mountains to agricultural plains. Berlin is the capital city that after years of war and struggle was declared the capital for unified Germany. It has noteworthy importance in World War II and was rebuilt after the war. Hence, often it is claimed that after the war, the city rose like a phoenix. Life in Germany follows a similar pace as of everywhere else, but there is peace and tranquility anywhere you go. The country has great living standards, a clean environment, and a well-developed infrastructure. The only downside is that lesser people speak English and German is more preferred. Other than this, it is a great place to live if you are planning to move to Europe.
Okay, Germany.
Number 4.
Iceland.
Iceland is one of...
This is the first. I always heard about Iceland, but like when it comes to living, I thought it was like super, super expensive there.
The oldest democracies of Europe and is part of the Scandinavian group. It has a rugged coastline that is more than 3,000 miles long, which crashes with the ocean in the most exquisitive manner. The country is divided between cooled lava and glacier ice that covers almost 1/10 of the country's total area. If you want to see nature working at its finest, Iceland is the place to go. It is a relatively smaller country and population density is also low. Hence, within a city, everyone knows everyone and it is more like a community. While it is one of the oldest settlements of Europe, there is a combination of modern and old architecture that runs through most cities of the country. Icelanders are popular for their work hard and play harder attitude, therefore can be a great place to move to as you can get the best of both worlds. Number 3. Switzerland. Switzerland is a landlocked country located in Western Europe. If compared to Scotland, it is half the size of Scotland. Moreover, the population is not high either. The landscape of the country is based on tall high mountains, green valleys and small villages. The country holds strategic importance not only in Europe, but also all over the world.
Okay, Switzerland. This is the first time hearing a little bit more about Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland. I ain't gonna lie, Switzerland and Iceland. These are 2 surprises for me right here.
Due to its diverse and picturesque landscape, tourists all over the world celebrate its beauty, and businessmen also show a keen interest in the country, as it is one of the business hubs of Europe. Geneva, a city in Switzerland, has been the host of various domestic and international organizations. The beauty and lifestyle of the country make it evident that Switzerland can be a great choice for living in Europe. Number 2. Ireland. Occupying the westernmost major islands of the British Isles, Ireland is a country situated in Western Europe. It was a Commonwealth state and was formally given independence in 1949. The landscape of the country ranges from a long coastline to green grasslands. The capital of Ireland is Dublin. As surprising as it sounds, Dublin houses a quarter of the total population of the country. The great thing about Ireland is that even though the country is fairly urbanized and Europeanized, it remains true to its heritage. The culture is greatly influenced by traditions inculcated from their rural past. Due to the coastline, the island has a uniform temperature throughout most of the year. Summers can get as warm as 16 degrees Celsius, and during winters, the temperatures only fall to 4 degrees Celsius or more. The term used to define the weather of Ireland is Western Maritime.
Western
Ireland can
Europe.
be a great option if you plan on living in Europe. Number
I
1.
figured Norway would be number
Norway. Norway, or officially named the Kingdom of Norway, is a country in the northern part of Europe. It is situated in the western half of the Scandinavian peninsula and borders Sweden, Finland and Russia.
1. Nice.
The capital city of Norway is Oslo. While the majority population speaks Norwegian,
nice.
English is also understood and appreciated. Since its independence, Norway has seen to gradually increase its share of goods in the global market. Because Norwegians conducted trade through the sea in their early stages, the country is a world leader in producing specialized ships.
And I heard Norway is very expensive, if I'm not mistaken.
The quality of life in Norway is extremely good,
That's a
and
good
resultantly,
thing. Is that a
the life
cruise?
expectancy of the
What type of cruise they be having around there? Look, and it just go in between those mountains. Like, that's pretty cool. That would be a good sight to see.
country is almost the highest all over the world. The country also has a high standard of living due to the comprehensive welfare. The climate of the country gets extreme, but it is also one of the major tourist countries in Europe. Its natural beauty attracts visitors from all over the world. These are the 10 best countries where you can become an expat. Although all of these
Right
countries
there.
are in Europe
Right.
and are similar in many ways, the distinct culture of each country is what makes it
That's
unique.
true.
Thank you for watching this video, and don't
I
forget
guess
to
it would just depend on, what are you looking for within the country and stuff like that. Like I said, the bottom 5, those probably would have been my top 5, probably with Norway in that replace for Finland. But I feel like Finland, Germany, those still would have been in my top 10 though, because those definitely are some places I want to visit. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, Switzerland, was it Switzerland? And Iceland caught me for a surprise for sure. Because I guess I never hear too much talk about Iceland other than like when it's talking about like northern countries and stuff like that. But that's interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this top 10 list. I mean, out of what, 10, 7 for sure that I know about and definitely want to visit. So that's a good thing. That's a passing score. But definitely enjoyed this, guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Continue to send me some more video suggestions, what you want me to check out next. But that's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.